But obviously, like I just did talk about your Subway videos,
Yeah.
right? Those are popping. I really, and those I love those videos, right? Hey, for those of you guys that don't know what I'm talking about, I'm just gonna maybe explain in my words, and you could, sure fix it up here. But basically, you go onto the Subway and you go dressed up as something, whether it be like cheese, whether it be like a boxer, whatever
Yeah.
face is, and you make these jokes as if kind of like you're that thing.
Yes,
You know what
yes,
I'm saying?
that's it.
So yeah, so you want to explain to me?
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much nailed it. I make the jokes as if I'm that person trying to do stand up in the subway. So the jokes are about like being a boxer or being, a cat or whatever it is. And it's fun for me to do because it's a good writing like exercise to write as different people. It's also fun to find the costumes and try to kind of a stickler when it comes to like having good costumes. I try to like not do like the inflatable ones. I try to make them look as good as possible. Like, oh, he spent some money on his costumes. And I probably spend too much money on the costumes. So these videos don't make me any money. You know what I mean?
You do go full out on these costumes. Like I saw your Ronald McDonald. Well,
Yeah.
saying like being on the subway, like with all that makeup, like
Dude.
sour now.
The worst one was probably the knight. I did a knight in armor. I don't know if you saw that one, but it was like $600 just for the armor. And then I gotta pay my video guy a couple $100. So it was like cost over $1,000 for that one video to make.
Have you ever thought of like returning the costume? Like,
Yeah, dude, I was doing that, but then Amazon got wise to me and they took away my returns.
no.
Yeah, I can't return anything on Amazon right now, brother. It sucks. So I'm just like, so I'm really hoping, like, honestly, if there's a costume company watching, please, like, support your boy.
You should.
I actually get, I would love a sponsor because, like, yeah, you're right. The views, like, are pretty good from, most of the videos do pretty well. Not all of them, which is okay. But it's fun to have videos that don't do that well because then when you do have a video that pops off, it's like, all right, I'm back, baby.
Like Spirit Halloween collab.
Yeah, Fear would be good. Like there's this one company I use a lot. I think they're called like Fun Costumes or Halloween Costumes Fun. Fun, I know fun's in the name.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of weird, interesting costumes that I've been using a lot of recently. So if they want to sponsor me, I will take their sponsor.
Well, now we just gave them a shout out, so now they're like, why do we need a sponsor? Huh? We shouldn't have said the name. Hey, but you didn't say it, right? Yeah. I don't even know their names.
Yeah, but they have good and their yeah.
So I want to ask this because like I've been on the subway as just a normal person.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever like just come up to you like a crackhead come up to you like what the hell are you doing here?
Yeah, dude. And for the first year and a half, no issues at all. Then like lately, within like the last like 6 months, it's been hell. Like this. Well, I did Columbus. I dressed up as Columbus for Columbus Day, and we all grew up with the story of Columbus, thinking he was like some hero, and then like later on in life, you realize, oh no, we were lied to, right? So the jokes were all anti-Columbus, but I'm dressed as Columbus, but I'm very pro like indigenous.
Yeah.
Like, but I made a joke about indigenous people, but they were not the victim of the joke. I'm not punching down, it was all empowering. But a guy on the train heard me say something about indigenous people dressed as Columbus a couple days before Columbus Day. He got really upset. He said he was indigenous. I don't know if he was or not. Didn't look it to me, but I'm not here to judge. And he said he wanted to he's like, says me again, I'll like punch you in the face, and I'm still going.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, like, some guy threatening me is not gonna make me stop. And yeah, we got really heated in that train. Thankfully, my guy was still filming, but I left all that in the video.
Yeah.
So Columbus Day. Another guy wanted me not to film his daughter. Now she was facing the other direction. Wasn't even a camera pointed at her. And he tried to tell me the subway wasn't public. I'm like, it's literally public transit.
Yeah.
Like, public, dude. I can film in here. Oh, and then another guy, not this filming day, or not this week or last, like a couple weeks ago we filmed. This guy just attached himself onto my camera guy. Like my camera guy's built like this. He just and starts cursing at him and holding him, kicking him when he was leaving. It was we've had some weird people, but only really 3 to 4 weirdos within I've done 93 or 92 or 93, I think 92 now videos, characters on the subway. So there only really is, well, really, it's not It's not that bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did like how many times do you like film these videos, and also like are you doing it on like one train where all these weirdos are, or is it just like
Yeah. Okay, so I usually start on the Q because I live right by the Q train. So I'll start there, go downtown, and then I'll probably get off around 42nd Street, then ride back uptown. Not always on the Q. Sometimes I'll switch it to the F, the M, the NRW, the ABC, the 123. I try to get a good mix because you get a lot of different people riding different trains. And so it's fun to get, just say, yeah, let's see what happens if you take this train. You never know. But yes, I don't take this. I don't really like publicize where and when I'm going to be doing it too,
Yeah.
because I don't know when and where I'm going to go. The train schedule barely works half the time anyway. So I'm like, I'll be on the Q train right now. But if the Q doesn't come and I see another train, I'm going to get on the other train, because when I film, what people don't know is I film only like 2 or 3 days a month. And I do 3 characters in a day. So I'll film, yeah. So I film one character, takes about an hour, go back to my apartment, change, get on a new outfit, get the jokes ready, go out again. And I do that 3 times. It takes, this last time I did 3 characters. I did Abe Lincoln, I did Humpty Dumpty, and then I did a firefighter. And we filmed at 12:15. We were done by 2:30. So we try to film in the middle of the day as well, just because I don't want to get anyone's, like, rush hour would be terrible.
Yeah.
We've all like been on a crowded train, and then someone tries to perform. You're like, no, read the room, man. You know, it's too crowded in here. Everyone just got off work. We're tired. Let's stop. So that's why try to do it during the day when people are probably like less likely to be like stressed from a long day at work.
Yeah, that's good. Honestly, picking a good time where your audience is.
Totally. And also I work at night. So like I can't like, I do comedy, like real comedy shows at night. So I can't like sacrifice a night just to film on the subway.